N.K. Bose, page 341, Indian Sociological Thoughts, second edition, B.K. Nagla. Nirmal Kumar Bose, 1901 to 1972, was born at Calcutta in West Bengal on 22nd January 1901 and passed on 15th October 1972. After a remarkable, fruitful life devoted in equal measure to the pursuit of science and service of humanity, he has left behind standards of work that will both daunt and inspire succeeding generations of anthropologists and sociologists. Bose received his school education from different schools of three states in the country, namely Bihar, Bengal, and Orissa. He passed his matriculation, intermediate science, and Bachelor of Science with honors in geology and Master of Science anthropology in the year 1917, 1919, 1921, and 1924 respectively. He studied first geology and then anthropology at the University of Calcutta. He did MSc from Calcutta University in 1923-24. Bose has an unusually varied career. Bose had an unusually varied career. He taught for some time at the Department of Anthropology and was till 1959 reader in Human Geography in the Department of Geography at the Calcutta University. He was invited as visiting professor at the University of California, Berkeley, and at the Department of Anthropology, University of Chicago in 1959. He was also invited to deliver lecture at the University of Wisconsin and Michigan. He was also director of the Anthropological Survey of India from 1959 to 1964, and in later years between 1967 and 1970 held the high office of Commissioner for Civil Laws and Civil Rights. Bose was remarkably devoted in equal measure to the pursuit of science and service of humanity. Although he held various high positions with great distinction, this was a small part of the life. He was drawn into the national movement at a young age, and this gave a distinctive stamp to his scientific and literary work. He also went to jail for nationalist activities during the movement for India's independence. In recognition of his excellent work in anthropology, Bose was awarded an Annandale Gold Medal of the Asiatic Society of Bengal in 1948. He was elected as the President of Anthropology and Archaeology section of Indian Science Congress in 1949. He was elected a Fellow of the National Institute of Science in India in 1955. He was a devoted social worker and served in various capacities in many philanthropic organizations. He received Padma Shri in 1966. Influence of Gandhi. The greatest single influence on Bose's life was his association with Gandhi. Bose was interested in Gandhi's ideas on the creation of new society in India and began by making a detailed study of his writings. He was soon drawn closer to Gandhi, who said to him, "The only way of understanding a living man's ideas was by seeing him put them into action." He was Gandhi's secretary and close companion. His association with Gandhi at Noakhali is too well known to bear repetition. What impressed Bose most about Gandhi was his search for truth through experience. Gandhi was, in his view, the quintessential field worker, already ready to see and listen, and never drawing conclusions about a human situation without first experiencing it. Bose was very much influenced by Gandhi's The Story of My Experiments with Truth, 1957. Writings of Bose. As an anthropologist, Bose was no narrow specialist. He conducted archaeological excavations in Mayurbhanj and wrote with Dr. D. Sen a pioneering work on the Paleolithic culture of the area. He wrote much in Bengali and English. His best published works are perhaps his three Bengali books, Maben and Prachin, পরিব্রাজকের ডায়েরি and হিন্দু সমাজের গর্ভণ. The first two are collections of essays and sketches, and the third is a brief but very bold and imaginative account of the basic features of Hindu social structure, in which the perspectives of ethnography, Indology, and history are combined with singular felicity. Bose has written authoritatively on temple architecture, a subject that was very clear to his heart. He had an abiding interest in material culture of the tribal people and wrote with professional skill technology of shifting cultivation and on various crafts such as oil pressing, pottery, weaving. But as an anthropologist, he wrote mostly on society and culture in India, covering the entire range from the simple Juang tribe of Odisha to the complex metropolitan city of Calcutta. Then there are his several books on Gandhi, including selections from Gandhi's writings. Finally, he edited almost single-handedly India's oldest anthropological journal, Man in India. His major writings are given below. Canals of Orissan Architecture 1932, Excavations in Mayurbhanj 1948, Hindu Somaje Goron 1949 in Bengali, English translation by A. Betiel 1976, Studies in Gandhism 1959, Cultural Anthropology 1961, Peasant Life in India, a study in Indian unity and diversity in 1961, Culture and Society in India 1967, Problem of National Integration 1967, The Structure of Hindu Society 1975. Iravati Karve. Iravati Karve was an Indian educationist, anthropologist, sociologist, and writer from Maharashtra, India. She was born to G. H. Kormokar, an engineer in Myjian, Burma, on December 13, 1905, and died on 11th August 1970. She was named Iravati after the great and sacred Burmese river Iravati. She grew up in Pune. She was the daughter-in-law of Maharishi Dhando Keshav Karve. Her husband Dinkar was an educator and principal of Ferguson College. Anand, son of Dinkar and Iravati, runs an NGO in Pune called Aarti. Their youngest daughter, Gauri Deshpande, was a well-known Marathi writer of short stories and poems. Their eldest daughter, Jai Nimkar, who lives in Phaltan, is also a writer of novels and short stories. Jai's daughter, Nandini Nimkar, is a distinguished alumna of University of Florida, USA. Priyadarshini Karve, Anand's daughter, has been working on developing biomass energy technologies and their dissemination in rural areas in 1991. Education and career. Iravati did her schooling from Hujur Paga, Pune, and completed her matriculation in 1922. She received a Bachelor of Arts honors degree in philosophy in 1926 from Ferguson College, majoring in sociology. In the same year, she married Dr. Dinkar Dhando Karve, the son of Maharishi Karve. Under the guidance of a senior social scientist, Dr. G. S. Ghuriye, she researched and submitted two essays, Folklore of Parshuram